I'm recording this video on March 20th, 2025, so 4 days before. But today is, well, the day that this goes up is a very important day. Because 1 year ago today, we lost Rebecca K. Lunetta, or Swaggy Vortex 733. And it's been pretty rough without her. And well, first, before I really say anything, for you newer channel viewers who don't know who Rebecca is or was, just to refill you guys in, Rebecca was a voice actor and a composer I worked with and was friends with for since like 2020. And she was the voice of Diamond, Circlebot, and Heart on Golden Glory, and the voice of Rhombus, Triangy, and Popstar on Spiral Shape Show. Her and I actually met in the summer of 2020 on a scrapped object show called Objectified Object, and since then, which is also where I met like a crud ton of other people that I'm still friends with to this day. But basically, that's kind of how I met her. And then we've been friends since. We've worked together on tons of different projects, both my own and some hers, and some others as well. And all was going pretty smoothly until last year, unfortunately, where she passed away from, well, I can say it because it's public knowledge, a pulmonary embolism caused by genetic blood clot disorder, and that really, really sucks. Like, the news itself broke out, I think, on April 11th of 2024. I could be wrong, but it's been pretty hard without her, like, regardless, because, you know, um, I'll be honest, because when I first heard about the news, I was kind of minding my own business. I was checking my YouTube analytics when I saw that my video of her winning the Greenie Awards, which is like her own other friend group, this like big award thing. I don't know like the full history about that because that's like something outside of it. That I made a video announcing her win about it, that she won 3 of the 4 awards she was nominated for, had suddenly spiked, and I was just like, well, people are now finding about that video. Okay, cool. I didn't really think much of it, but unfortunately, I think like half hour, an hour later, my friend CCD posts in a group chat that we were in, and it was a it was a screenshot posted by I forget who actually sent it, or well, who actually was in the text message, but it was basically just them announcing Rebecca's passing via the confirmation of Rebecca's mom, Sarah Wright, who, like, I couldn't imagine how much pain she was in and how much pain the others were in. And as soon as I saw that message, I was just, I was frozen. Like, I was literally just frozen. That video I made like 2, 3 hours after I found out, and like it was hard for a while, you know. Like, it's not easy when a friend of yours of literally 4 years, 4 years, just dies unexpectedly. Like, it's upsetting in a lot of different ways. But since then, I don't know like how the others are doing. Like, I know for a fact that I myself, I'm still hurt. You know, the pain is never gonna go away. She was a loved one to me. She was a dear friend of mine. Like I said, um, like I can really only talk on behalf of myself. That's for sure. Um, but, as time goes on, the pain of losing a loved one, especially to death, it starts to numb, but it never goes away as far as like it hurting. Um, and that's part of life, is that the pain will never really go away, because you'll still miss them, and I still miss Rebecca even to this day. It was hard actually getting out the final spiral shape show up so that she had recorded lines for episode 3. And because she actually sent those lines in 4 days before she passed. And um, the last time I actually messaged her was through Instagram before she passed. And like that really, that you did, I didn't even know that'd be the last time I talked to her. It sucks. That's really all I can say. Her gone so soon at the age of 24, like, that's really upsetting. And it's also just upsetting to kind of just think about the fact that not everyone makes it to the end of a story. Not everyone makes it to the end of a journey. But I hope that Rebecca's legacy will live on. And I was also very happy to see all like the overwhelming amount of support that was thrown towards her way, specifically on Twitter back when I was still using it. I saw like a numerous amount of people like post about her. I remember OSC Now, that Twitter account, posted about it, and it had like 800 likes, which that was so. It was heartwarming to see, like that amount of people that she really inspired and helped and worked with, and made herself a name out there in the OSC and even to other fandoms. She really did. A lot of people came to her support, and it was really nice to see. Of course, I also did post about it on Twitter, but even people who didn't know who she was still came and supported her. And I know I'm rambling, but in all truth, it's been still pretty rough. Um, there's not a day that goes by where I at least don't think of the name Rebecca. Um, of course, I'm not like, how do I say this? Like, I'm doing much better now than I have been previously, specifically about her death. But it's still pretty hard to talk about that time, because I had lost 2 friends to death in a short amount of time. I won't be revealing who else, because that's like on in real life, and I don't want to give too much away of that. But yeah, it really does suck. And again, all I can hope is everyone's doing okay nowadays. I hope that her mom, Sarah Wright, has um, been doing better. At least I've only talked to her once, and that was like via email. So again, I can only hope. So um, I'll say it once, say it twice, say it a million more times. Thank you, Rebecca. You'll never be forgotten, and your legacy will live on for years and years and years to come. And yeah, that's all I really have to say, at least for this video. Um, yeah, I really don't have anything else to say. Thank you, Rebecca.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the first episode of this new interview show that I'm doing. Today, I am joined by my good friend Rebecca, aka Swaggy Vortex 733.
I'm very sorry if you can't hear me very well. Maybe it's a terrible connection we had.
Yeah, let's just say
I suppose we could get started.
Yeah, we can get started. So, I guess we'll start with the first question is, when did you first discover about BFDI and or the object show community?
Oh, what I discovered about the object show community task? What? It all began like late 2019. Hey, when I was told that somebody said been compared me to the voice of Mountainy from Battle for Respect the Body. I was not into it at first, but after the months of being into oh shit. Sorry, kind of lost my train of thought.
Huh.
Sorry. Oh my god. Oh my brain fart. Sorry.
Alright. So I guess I should go on to the next question.
Yeah, and
If
sorry,
BF
I'm lost my train of thought to try and get back on track. So, but whenever I answer, I get brain fart. Yeah.
so
So keep that in mind, guys. Sorry.
so if BFDI never existed, how different do you think you would be today?
Yeah. When I joined Object Show Committee, it was like late 2019, like last year. I was not into it first place until October of 2019 when I got into Battle for Respect the Road Body, BFTRR, and then after discovering some other Object Show and watching parts of Midnight Insanity, looking at fan art son, and after doing some projects on Discord, I suddenly got into Object Show Community. I also realized I can actually do voice acting and composing. This is so I can fit in my demo reel.
Well, okay.
I think you probably can't hear me, right?
No, I can hear you just fine.
Okay.
Right. So if okay, I already asked this question. If BFDI never existed, how different do you think you as like a content creator would be today?
I can't hear you, bro.
Okay.
What are you saying? I mean,
Okay.
I think I hear you fine, but you've been glitching out,
Okay.
dude.
If BFDI never existed, how different do
Yeah,
you think?
Oh, I was 10 years old during that time.
Oh,
Oh yeah, I was not into that kind of like show community during that time. Just not until late 2019, my friend. But actually, and it's like I mentioned earlier, So when I did a voice of Miss Dottie, yeah. So somebody in the comments compared my voice to the character from BSRR, Mountainy. You probably see him, and he probably has a low feminine voice, chroma voice. Not me. But still, just because someone sounds similar doesn't mean they're exactly the same, unless someone can do an impression. Which I know I might be hypocritical sometimes, but that's totally another story. Right, Matt?
yep.
Man, I can't. Man, what's going on with your microphone, bro?
Oh, I'm sorry. Like I really don't know what's going on. Do you plan on making an object show of your own?
So what's the second question again?
Do you ever plan on making an object show of your own?
Oh, I can't understand that question, dude, because I see the problem. It must have been a voice terrible connection or crap. Yeah, terrible. I must have been a connection I can see. You just type it out, dude. Do you plan to make an object show of my own? No, I do not. Besides, might probably do terrible. Plus, I am not very good at creating stuff of my own. And I'm most brain fry, and whenever I create my own products, they're mostly crap, and I will get a lot of hate. Not to mention, not a lot of people liked me though. Way back in 2017, I did some terrible stuff, and when I came up with my own ideas, it would just turn to shit, right? Like just not gonna do well.
Hmm.
So there's your answer, my friend. Many apologies.
Well,
Although I wish to make an object show of my own, but due to the problems of real life and a lot of brain farting and lots of real life problems going on in real life, I got no. Also the drama is also the reason why that got in my way. So yeah, I probably may or may not be doing some. I guess next question sounds fine.
alright. You work on a ton of shows right now, right? What would you say?
What?
Okay.
Ah.
What is the hardest show you've ever worked on?
What's the hardest show I ever worked on? Um. So it's kind of tricky to be honest. Well, what's the hardest show you ever worked on? Well, right now it's an upcoming show called it's something like Thunder Strikes or Elemental Energy show. No, that was pretty hardest because it's a lot of controversy thing. It's also between that show and the Babyland Friends the movie show. It's the toughest project I've done. It was a big project because I did a minor character, which is a police officer named Perdisha. It's not related to object shows because I did voice acting, but it's not related to object shows. I also connection. Oh, there we go. Sorry. And there's also the project with Chino. You probably know him of a Kirby and Super Mario Animator, who's a fan made SMG stuff. I voiced the Kirby enemy Rhombus and view his anime, including the upcoming ones as well. Just want to keep that in mind. It's just villain and befriends the movie as a minor character, Rhombus and the Bandamon art series. And I suppose we can move on to the next question.
Alright.
So can you type it out next time?
All right.
Next time or
Yeah.
so what is your favorite and least favorite characters on the shows you worked on? My favorite from Co-Missionary is Butter Knife, Butterfly Knife, Rations, Mech Kid, Boot, Bayonet, and such. What is my least favorite from? And also the other ones are including Implicit Reality is coming in 2 months. Totally artistic. If you're watching this, you're locked because I'm about to say it. But I cannot. There's also a favorite character that I did the voice of, including the one I wanted to do the voice. But I cannot say their names of the characters yet. So yeah, to avoid spoilers. As for the least favorite characters, it's mostly the Red Hawks from Cold Mercenary. Harry, and for the least favorite characters for some upcoming projects, my lips are sealed. I can't reveal that kind of detail yet, so yeah, still in development, and we got crap ton going on. So yeah, this is your answer. So next question, I suppose. So question number 6. Who do I think that will be? Oh, who I think the winner might? Who do I think will be the winner when we have the ends? I don't know. I probably don't know. I do not know very well. So we'll have to see on that because I don't really know who's right or who's wrong because it varies. So I don't really know. To be like who I be a winner. I mean my favorite's Leafy, but I don't know if she'll win or not. So it's mostly controversy. So that's the answer. It's really unknown, and we'll have. Oh, for the I guess we can move on to the next question. What is my favorite object show besides BFDI? Unfortunately, I I don't watch pretty much BFDI besides the multiple animated reanimated MAP video though, but I don't watch much of it. It's BFDI. What's my favorite object show? It's Anatomy Insanity, BFTRR, oh, and there's also one more show, OLO, aka Object Lockout. I also heard about open source objects, but unfortunately, a lot of people, it has some controversy going on. But I wish I watched Object Terror. Oh, and Cold Missionary is my #1 favorite object show since it came out yesterday. And if you guys didn't see Cold Missionary, go watch it. It's in the description below. So yep, there's your answer, my friend. What is my favorite voice to do in a show, you ask? Well, I like doing British accents, my normal voice, and I also like doing this upbeat, high-pitched voice, like Draco Field Fantasy. There's also like their falsetto and their silly voice. I also want to do just like the British soprano, right? Like Cockney or I mostly pick the London and Northeastern type of British accents. I also like to do this kind of accent though. That's my favorite voices. Oh, what do we? Yep. So it's mostly why not? So it's mostly mixed between these kind of voices. So yeah, I do both voices. Although the hardest voice, if anyone asks, is because some guy voices, but not Mr. Bad voice. But there's some voices I can do, can't do, like I can't do it that high. I can do a high squeak voice, but can't do it too high because I have limits. But I also can't do some guy voice like, well, like, except for my cake if you ask that. Like, or probably some child little boy voices, but not masculine voices. Like, even though I voice one of the characters in the upcoming show, I could try if necessary, but it will be kind of pretty hard. Imagine that. I mean, I try though. But my voice is pretty low if anyone asks. So I suggest we move to another question. So that suggests what do I plan for future project? I'll probably just make a demo reel. Put some object shows mixed with non-object shows, and just make them all in a demo reel soon enough. I'm still working on my demo reel by downloading and the voice of some videos that I did a voice acting of in order to make them like a demo reel. But it's gonna be a long process because I still got a ton of crap going on, which is unfortunately a lot going on. Pardon me. Yeah, so and what I plan for future projects, I plan to get a Blue Yeti microphone or some very good quality microphone. But I had to get I probably wish I had my debit card to pay for it if I if I wouldn't want to pester nag at my mom, I still live with her when I asked. So, that's mostly, yeah. So that's your answer. Final question. What makes me want to be a voice actress? Oh, ho, ho, ho. There's a lot, my friend. Who? Begin. For certain, there is Harry 101 UK, who makes really great voices, and he's an SFM user who does animations using SFM, Source Filmmaker, which and Gmod stuff, and he does a really good job. He also lets Stupidium and other voice actors come work with him. And not to mention, he does a really great job composing, which is inspiration in making me a VA and to. But the other ones like Brown Baker, and there's also VAs make me a voice actress is that I have done some recording stuff. What makes me, and I also found out I have a capability of doing cartoon voices and then doing some tune impressions. So if I can give you advice on voice acting, just take some classes like Alison Packer would suggest. But you can also try find your potential and probably just find some tips and stuff on you need to do to be successful voice acting. Like just get Audacity or just probably do some imitating for starters. Unless you're just some, unless you're me, who is just some kind of wannabe, I suppose. Yeah. So yeah. What makes me want to be a voice actress? The other reason I want to be a VA is because, well, I wanted to achieve goals so much, and I wanted to prove that I can and will have potential, and I am pretty damn talented. So yeah, that's. I guess that's the questions I answered.
Yep.
Matt. Hello. Matt? Are you on, dude?
I'm on.
Hey.
How well can you hear?
Yeah, I'm very sorry because I have terrible, microphone quality, just so to be clear. But don't worry, I already got Audacity prepared too.
Alright.
So.
Started recording, so I'll
Yep.
record.
Okay.
That's 10 basic questions.
Okay. 10 basic questions.
So
Got it.
No cursing. That's my
I'm sorry. Yeah. Yep, I'm ready.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to this interview show.
Yeah, welcome to the interview.
I'm reviewing my great friend, aka
Dude, I hate to interrupt, but you're breaking out, dude.
Yes. Okay, maybe I can't.
Yeah, but you sound fine, but it's probably the glitching.
It's probably my screen recorder because it scored it. Scored in my.
Oh God, terrible connection, I suppose. Hey guys, we're on technical difficulties. Oh God. Sorry.
Of the. I am joined by.
Hi everybody.
Text.
I'm very sorry if you can't hear me very well. Maybe it's a terrible connection we had. I suppose we could get started, right?
we can get started.
Yeah.
Yes, we'll start with the first question. When did you
Okay.
first discover about and or the object?
Oh, what I discovered by the Object Show community, you ask? Well, it all begins like late 2019 when I was told that somebody said when compared me